Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. It's that Van guy again with another weekly video. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but the frequency or regularity of me uploading videos for my YouTube channel has been delayed a little bit lately. I'm having some issues with the camera that I use to film my videos. There's a part that broke on it, and I have the part ordered. And I'm waiting for that part. I ordered one from eBay, and then it got lost in the mail and never came. So now I ordered it from a different website to try to get it here as fast as possible so I can get my camera together and get my videos uploaded more regularly, like my normal schedule. So sorry for that if you've noticed any delay. But I was able to film another weekly video for you guys. This will be my store finds and mail deliveries for the week. Didn't get anything in stores. Haven't been doing a lot of shopping or hunting at the local stores lately. Most of the stuff that I get is older stuff because all the new stuff I usually have. So this is all stuff from eBay. About half loose, half carded. And we are going to be opening everything in today's video. A lot of Matchbox stuff. As a matter of fact, I think it might all be Matchbox. As you probably know, if you're a regular viewer of my channel, or you've been around, stuck with me for a while, I do own a Dodge Magnum. That's a Dodge Magnum RT. A muscle car version of a station wagon. And that's my summer daily driver. So I do collect that casting. So, I do collect other stuff besides just vans. I also enjoy, Christine cars, cars from the Christine movie, 57, 58 Plymouth Furies, and some, Mopar trucks and some other stuff. So it's not strictly die-cast vans on my channel, but that's majority of what I like to collect. So we're going to be checking out some different Dodge Magnums that I didn't have from Matchbox. I think Hot Wheels makes one, but they're kind of like a cartooned version, and they didn't put out a lot. Matchbox is the one that has some realistic looking Dodge Magnums. And then I also picked up a few Chevy vans, different versions that I'm missing from my collection to try to complete my collection. So if you want to hang out, we'll go through this together. I'll quickly show you some of the carded stuff so you can check out the card, and then I'll adjust the camera and grab the turntable, and we'll check everything out up close and personal. Let's see. First one is this Matchbox Dodge Magnum Police. A lot of the releases of the Dodge Magnum are police cars, but not all. This one is one that I didn't have. There's probably like at least 4 or 5 that say police or sheriff or something like that on them. They have a light bar on, but this is one I didn't have. So we'll just check out the card real quick. Let's see. Not a whole lot of info on the back of the card. Just some licensing and trademark stuff. If I look, maybe I can find the copyright date. It looks like right here it says 2006. Not sure if you can read that or if my camera will focus enough. But right there it's 2006 copyright date. So that's the back of the card and the front. But we'll be cracking that open and checking it out. Another Matchbox. Here's one that's not a police car. This one is a pretty cool one. It's a lime green with white racing stripes on it. Dodge Magnum. Classic Matchbox packaging. Check out the back. Real similar. Nothing real exciting. Looks like this one has a copyright date of 2009 on the back of the card. So probably came out in 2010. And then we got some older Matchbox vans. This one is, you could tell it's got some real classic card art. Matchbox 4x4 Chevy van. And the seller put a little plastic around the little bubble capsule so that it didn't break out. But I'm a loose collector, so I don't really care. just to try to keep it nice. But it is on a really nice card. There's some of the info detail of the card. And there's some of the card art. It looks like it's got a copyright date of 1983 on the back. So this one was probably sold in 1984 or available. This Castro GTX 4x4 Chevy van casting racing team, one I didn't have. And this one, there are a lot of different variations of this number 68 Chevy van casting. In my previous videos, I have a few different videos on the Matchbox Chevy van, and I think you can find those videos in my playlist, Matchbox playlist. There's 3 different bases. There's like a raked base, a street base, and a 4x4 base. I would say this is like the raked base. It's got a raked stance where the front wheel is smaller and the rear wheel is slightly bigger, so it kind of sits at an angle, kind of like that. But this one is really old. This is like probably when it was first released. It says new models. The card is really flimsy and worn, but you can see there's some of the classic card art. Let's see if I can find a copyright date. It has a copyright date right here of 1976. Right where my thumb is here on the bottom. 1976. So this was probably released in 1977, so that's pretty old. But still carded. The card has seen better days, but I don't care. I'm a loose collector. But this one, there's a lot of different variations of this paint scheme. Different colored stripes and different stripe packages, or the way they're organized on the van. Slight different color variations and whatnot. And this is one that I didn't have, and it was selling fairly cheap. I have multiple ones of this like color scheme or paint scheme, but not these specific colors on the stripe. So just kind of like a color paint stripe variation of this version. But we're going to open that one up and check it out as well. And the rest of the stuff in the background is just loose cards already. So we'll just take them out of the envelopes and bubble wrap and check them out. So let me just adjust the camera and we'll get ripping. Okay, we can start opening some of this loose stuff. Here's Dodge Magnum, made by Matchbox. They had a couple of these woody versions with some surfboards on top. This one looks like it's in fairly decent condition. Bought a couple of these loose from eBay, so you're never really sure exactly what the condition is until you receive it. Sometimes on these used cars, the chrome or silver will flake off on the wheels, so then the wheels don't look that great. I think this tan woody version looked pretty good in the pictures, and it seems to look pretty good in person. I'll just give you a shot of the base. Let's see if I can hold it so the light can catch it. Matchbox Dodge Magnum. I got another one here that's the same style, and this one is loose as well, but this was like a metallic red with the woody paneling on the sides, and it's got the surfboards on top. Now if you look at these wheels, it seems like the chrome or silver is kind of flaked off a little bit of the wheels, and that's kind of common with older vehicles, especially if they've been played with and they're not you know, carded. More a played with situation than a non-carded situation. If it was loose but in a display case, the chrome probably wouldn't have been scratched off the wheels. So This one's probably seen some hard miles or seen some racing. But there's another one of the Dodge Magnums. And I got a purple one, which is really cool. This is one a little harder to find. It's a purple, like a plum crazy purple with some white stripes and a blacked out hood. This one isn't that common, or one you don't see that often. I'm not 100% sure. I think you can see it says RT in the back behind the stripe on the rear quarter panel. But I'm not sure if this is like a 5-pack or if this was sold individually. But this one is a little harder to find. It says Dodge on the hood there in purple. The hood's blacked out. Black base. So, another cool Dodge Magnum. We can continue with the Dodge Magnums here. We'll tear open some of these carded ones. This lime green one is really cool. Really like the color on that. And the stripes and stuff. You got nose details, headlight details. Got a little Dodge emblem on the front where the grill is. No taillight details, but you do have the stripes that run the full length. So, pretty cool version. It's got Dodge on the hood on both sides. Another cool Dodge Magnum. And then last but not least, I think, for today's Dodge Magnums is this Dodge Magnum Police. Crack that open. Here's the base. Black plastic base. Police version. I'll have to take a closer look and see if I can see what it says on the side, if it says what city it's from or whatnot. It's got the little light bar on top and the police graphics. Again, no taillight details. And this one doesn't have the headlight detail. Just the police graphics on both sides. Let me see if I can see what it says on there. Police Protection Services, Hemi, USA, Unit 680. So yeah, it doesn't say any particular police station. It just has police style wording on it. Alright, now we can check out some of these vans. This one I got loose, but it's in played with condition. This black and pink version I don't have, or didn't have. And this was the cleanest one that I could find on eBay. This is a pretty old one. So finding one in mint condition is not the easiest thing to do. There were a few on there, and they were all pretty beat up. This one was the best of the ones that I could find. This one will probably just be a placeholder until I can find a mint one. It's not in too bad a shape, but it does have quite a few little paint chips. For the most part, the paint design is there, but on the corners of the front hood and the pillars around the windshield and stuff, the top of the van and the corners, it's beat up a little bit, but the wheels seem like they're in halfway decent shape. It's not all bent up. There's a shot of the 4x4 Chevy van base. Says this one was made in Thailand. So there's a 4x4 Chevy van to add to the collection. Now we can crack open this Castro GTX Racing Team version. Another 4x4 Chevy van, another one I was missing. This one's super mint because it's just out of the package. The bottom is nice and shiny. 4x4 Chevy van, another 4x4 base. And it's a Castro GTX Racing Team version. Really cool. one I was missing for quite a while, and I was able to find one that wasn't super expensive. This is obviously an older release as well. Got a lot of stripes and stuff going on. Pretty cool. And then last but not least is this really old Matchbox new model version from 1977. You can see it says new model on the card there. 1977 release. Finally gonna free this thing. Like I said, I have here's the raked stance base on it. Number 68 is the casting designation code for the Chevy van. You can say this one says made in England because it's very old. And there's a lot of these raked stance Chevy vans with this style paint scheme or graphics on it, but they have a lot of different paint variations, body paint variations, stripe paint variations, little slightly different combos of how the stripes are applied or the stripe design, but they all kind of have that like A-Team L-shaped swoosh on it. And I was looking through mine and I didn't have one that looked exactly like this with this these colored stripes and everything, so I figured I would pick it up. It wasn't too pricey, so I figured I would add it. So another cool 4x4, or in this case raked stance Chevy van. It obviously just says Chevy van on the bottom, but there are multiple different bases and versions released by Matchbox, so I refer to it as the raked stance Chevy van. And you can check out my Matchbox playlist to see more info on some of these. Okay guys, here's everything from this week's video. Hope you enjoyed it and found it informational. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Also check out my Facebook page, That Van Guy. And check me out on Instagram. I'm that_diecast_van_guy on Instagram. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day.